Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mr. Mabrey, and today we're going to be doing a screencast on 6 steps to building graphs. In order to get this filled out, you're going to need this packet right here, 6 steps to building graphs. And just like with our data table packet, make sure you read that whole first page. And this time it's not just a first page you're going to want to read, but let me flip it open here. You're going to have a very informative second page, a delectably fun third page, a fourth page to look at, and a fifth page. I know you'd be excited to hear me do a dramatic reading of it, but honestly, it'll be more fun for you to skim through it yourself, and then you'll be ready to do a graph for data table practice number 1 with me. So go ahead, I'll pause it, and you can read those pages, and then join back with me once you're ready. Okay, here we go, data table practice 1. So I'm going to look on my sheet here, and it says, oh great, so we're going to need our data table packet in order to do each of these graphs, because it's going to refer back to the information from those packets. So you may want to get that packet right now. Same hypothesis, we're back on the, oh my goodness, what a disgusting typo. We'll blame somebody else for that one. This should read, if the type of oil is A, then the time it takes in seconds for water to drop through the oil will increase. You should remember this, right, from the data table packet. So we've already got our data table. You took care of that. And the first thing we need to do to write our graph is the title. So here it is, the effect of the blank on the blank. And remember, this is the exact same title as your data table. And so I'm just going to rewrite it out above here since I have the room. So it would be the effect of oil type on the time, that's sort of gross, on the time it takes for water to drip through the oil. Okay, so that's the title I'll put on top of my graph. And then it says, what kind of graph will you make? Will it be a bar graph, line graph, or explain? Make sure you use the words qualitative, quantitative, continuous, or discrete in your explanation. Well, let's think about it. First, oil type. Is it qualitative or quantitative? Remember, quantitative means numbers, and qualitative means no numbers. So, qualitative, no numbers. And then, is it continuous or discrete? Well, if things are continuous, they fit on a continuum anywhere along that continuum, whereas discrete things are either this or that. And let's think about oil types. I don't really have a continuum of oil types that are like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. It's either A or B or C or D. So it's discrete. So a good answer here would be bar graph, because let's make our text box a little bigger. A bar graph because oil is both qualitative and discrete. Okay, time to label my axes. My independent variable I know is oil type. In my groups, I'll have groups A, and over here I'll have B, C, and D. My dV that I'm measuring is time. And for the graph, since you've already written out on the data table, it's okay to truncate it on the graph to just time. And for units, we're going to put seconds. All right, let's scroll down here. It says, remember, don't forget you're going to start at 0 on the y, figure out your largest increments, and remember, if you look at the means we're going to graph, the largest is 99, the smallest is 12. So we can round up to 100 and divide by 10, because there's 10 lines on every graph. So the increments value will be 10. And now it's time to graph. It's that easy. So we're going to move the screen over here. Give me 1 second. Grab the screen. We're going to come up here. Whoa, So jumping around a little bit. And unfortunately for Paint, this is not an easy program to graph on. So we're going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to write my title in first. That's not the crazy part. There, I'm copying the title. The effect of oil type on time it takes to drip through the oil. But then, in order to graph, I'm actually going to put some grid lines on here to help me out. And then I am going to make the outside of my graph about this big. And because it's going to take a long time for the video for me to add in every individual line, I need you to pretend there are 10, well, you know what, let's just throw in some lines. So I've got 1, oh, that is not very straight, 2, 3, your graph better look a lot nicer than this, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, I'm in trouble, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. Where am I going to put these lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I keep counting them, hoping there's room for another one. Okay, there are my 10 lines. Oh my gosh, this is the world's worst graph. 10 lines across here. Do 1, 2, 3. I hope you're laughing at me because if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. This is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting it together for these lines. 10. All right. Best looking graph paper you've ever seen. All right, we better put our units on the side. And you know what's funny? I don't know on Microsoft Paint how to do that. So I'm going to try to write with this pencil. Oh boy, here we go. So this is going to be time. There it is. Not bad for writing with my thumb on the mouse. Time, don't forget to put your parentheses. This is seconds. Very nice. And then down here, I can put my axes, oil type. And then remember, I'm going to have, it's going to be a bar graph. So let's say this first column, it'll be A. And then I'll skip a column to make it look nice. We'll go B over here. And then we'll skip a column. We'll go C over here. And then we'll go D partway down. A, B, C, D. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh no, now I've got to do my numbers. Oh, this ain't going to be pretty. Let's try it out. 0, 10, 20. You know, I should probably be doing these in 0, 10, 20. Gosh, that 20's got to get lower. 20, 30. I hope you're just tuning me out as you guys are doing this yourself. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. And guys, you can do different units than me. I think for this particular graph, going by tens is pretty easy, but feel free to do what you want to do. And then I got to graph my mean. So A, if I look back at my data table packet, I notice my mean is 11. And so make sure you pick a different color for each one so it pops. I think I'll go blue for A. And according to my wacky graph, that would be somewhere here. And ideally it would be filled in. I hope this works. Fill in. I have no idea. Oh, fill. Here we go. Solid color. That did not work. Awesome. Okay. B is 44. Let's try green. 44. Somewhere up in here. Will you fill? Green? Nope, you won't fill. Oh well. C is 19. Maybe I'll do pretty purple. Oh, cool. See, I did not skip a line. Okay, so this is an example of what not to do. See, I did not skip a line here. Ideally, my C would be right here. And oh, great, B just turned purple. Man, this is awesome. So this should be C underneath this line. And then D would be, oh no, you stay purple. And then D, let's make you yellow, buddy. We'll make you 69. Guys, this is why some things are just easier by hand than on a computer. Okay, stay. Cool. So pretend it's going to erase my C because you're just making me look bad. Get rid of you, C. D. We'll rewrite you. Except we're going to make you red. There we go. And D, we're going to make you red. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. Now, I know for conclusion, it says, hey, the data blank supports my hypothesis, but you know what? There's a whole different set of notes for conclusions. So you have my permission to take your pen or pencil and just do a huge scratch out of these conclusions. Blah, blah, blah. All I want you to work on is your graphing. Conclusions will be your next set of notes. All right, guys, I know you can do it. Go get them.